Monolith is no more. Shut down so Warner Brothers can focus exclusively on the franchises that make the most money. Except when they don't. But I'll leave the industry commentary to someone else.
Thanks, GMTK. I'll take it from here. Anyways, Warner Brothers just shut down my favorite studio of all goddamn time, thereby not only laying off literally everyone who worked there, but also destroying 25 years of history that studio had, and also canceling the game they were working on for the past 5 years that has already been announced at the Game Awards. So no fucking suit today, no funny haha intro today. Fuck Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers might be the most incompetent company I've ever goddamn seen in my entire goddamn life. Like, Warner Brothers is literally the person that would say, yeah, I'd rather have $1 million rather than 10 fucking billion over the course of a year. Like, what are you doing? Would you want $1 now or $10 in 2 seconds? Motherfucker says $1! But what actually happened? So, Warner Brothers just decided to shut down 3 of their video game studios, among which are the guys that made Multiversus, and a Warner Brothers studio that was working on a game that hasn't been announced yet, and Monolith Studios, my favorite game studio! So, the real question is, why the fuck did they do that? Why are they so goddamn stupid? Now, first off, Multiversus was a financial quote-unquote failure. Why? Well, because of Warner Brother mandates. See, Multiversus actually worked on a bunch of characters but that they couldn't release because Warner Brothers wanted them to release characters that are relevant for a new IP that drops. And so absolutely no one gave a shit. Like, Multiversus wasn't treated as a game, it was treated as an advertising agency for movies that Warner Brothers is bringing out, which is not how video games work. So yeah, their shit died immediately. And what's Warner Brothers' goddamn reaction to this goddamn generational fumble? Well, it fucking failed, so we might as well fucking kill the studio behind it, because we are so smart. See, what Warner Brothers is seeing here is studio-made failure of a video game, and we are paying people at studio. So surely, we must shut down studio to save on paying people. Are you insane? Absolute fucking troglodytes. Now, they also shut down another studio, which was just a Warner Brothers game development studio, which we have absolutely no idea about. So, I don't have anything to say about that, but it's probably a stupid decision too. Now, the big boy. the big fucking boy here. Not only has Monolith been around for more than 25 fucking years, but Monolith has basically always been at the forefront of advances in genres. A lot of people like to cite, I don't know, Half-Life for the FPS genre being so good, but in actuality, it was Half-Life and No One Lives Forever. And fun fact, I played No One Lives Forever, and its peak, even the multiplayer was really good. They even made giant advancements to video game AI, and I know what you're thinking right now. No, it's not that kind of AI. It's the NPC AI, not the artificial intelligence people talk about nowadays. Their advances that was really good. And then they proceeded to make my favorite system in any game ever, the Nemesis system for Shadow of Water and Shadow of War. And frankly, it's still the best system, in my opinion. There hasn't been a single system that transcended the Nemesis system for me so far. Now, of course, Warner Brothers knew that and was like, well, might as well patent it. And so they took it away, and they locked it in a goddamn box. But what have they been doing with that box? Absolutely fucking nothing. See, it was being used for a new Wonder Woman game. Because Warner Brothers is absolutely fucking brain dead, they have only been using the Nemesis system on Monolith. So, when Monolith works on a game, the Nemesis system was in it. And they were working on a Wonder Woman game since 2020, which, by the way, for your interest, 5 years, again. So now they have the greatest system in video gaming of all goddamn time, under lock and key. They refuse to use it outside of this one fucking studio, and they shut down the fucking studio! What are you doing, man? Genuinely insane to me. Like, I found this out yesterday. I was eating fries. I was stuffing my fat ass with fries outside, and then I get the notification why Monolith mattered, and I'm like, ah! Now, The only reason I can see why this wasn't an absolutely idiotic decision is because the Wonder Woman game was having troubles behind the scenes. We don't know that. We have just been told that Monolith shut down. But how much trouble behind the scenes for a Wonder Woman game, which is, by the way, an IP that would get you a bunch of goddamn eyes on it? How much behind the scenes troubles can really be worth shutting down an entire studio? So, what I actually believe happened is that they looked at the goddamn studios they had and then were like, the last thing Monolith released wasn't universally loved in my memory. See, Shadow of War had a lot of critics when it first came out. Surely that means that if we take Monolith out, no one is gonna care. But in actuality, the reason people didn't like Shadow of War was because of microtransaction, which was a Warner Brothers mandate! You complete fucking failure! So yeah. Fuck Warner. Fuck what the fuck ever they're trying to do. Fuck them all. I am going genuinely insane. Imagine you have the rights to DC, to goddamn Middle-earth of all places, of everything. You have so many rights. You have Bugs fucking Bunny, and you can't even manage to make a single good fucking thing for any of these franchises, and then you close down Monolith? Are you fucking insane? I wanna fucking die. By the way, yeah, I know this isn't an Undertale video, but fuck Warner Brothers. Jesus Christ. The single decision that Warner Brothers made, it's beyond me. I had to scream about it. Absolute fucking failure of a corporate entity. Like, imagine having so many fucking licenses and then being too incompetent to do anything about them. You absolute complete failure.